Hello everyone, this is me, Dusty Circuit here, and welcome to the first Town Hall meeting of 2026.
Yes, welcome guys. Welcome to January.
Really
We're
welcome.
officially we are in 2026, guys. This is very exciting. And this is a very exciting day for us because today is not just town hall and not just the mall crawl, which I hope to see you guys all at the mall crawl. But it's also our feedback meeting. And this is something whoa, what was that? This
That
is
was
something it sounded like a bass, like boom boom.
yes. Yeah,
This
it
is
did.
something that
Dramatic.
we haven't done for a couple years, but it's something that we do intend to kind of try to do annually. It's just a great chance for us to check in and see how Skate's doing in your guys' eyes, what we can improve on, what maybe we should discontinue, that kind of thing. That's not going to be the beginning part of the meeting. That's going to be at the end. And Evan will give a great, introduction on that and tell you guys what we're going to do. But basically, we're going to go through the form, the same form that we posted. Those of you that want to talk, you're welcome to talk. Those of you that feel more comfortable submitting anonymously, you can, or put your name, doesn't matter. But that's not going to be the beginning. The first part is just going to be our typical meeting, and then we will transition into, then we'll just transition into that meeting and then transition into mall crawl. And I know it might sound like, oh, it's going to take forever. Not really. We're going to go through the form pretty quickly. It won't be a sit and have long discussions about each thing. It's just getting your feedback, getting some ideas, and then us as Valkyries are going to go through that and start implementing the things we can. So, but again, Evan will explain that. So,
Yep.
all right. So let's just get started. So, I believe actually we're starting with Buddy this time. So, Buddy, are you ready?
Oh, I was not told I was going
Yeah,
first.
it's
All
on the
right.
itinerary. Look, if you look in voice chat, Valkyrie, and then he always makes an itinerary.
I never go
Just
first. All
about mall
right.
crawl. Yeah, normally
What's
it's
up,
me first,
guys?
but I'm not talking much today.
Yeah, what's up? In case you haven't figured it out by all the reminders, the mall crawls today, right after town
Is it
hall. It's gonna be
today?
very exciting. We have a few little activities such as little sled race. That'll be fun. A fishing competition, and a very cool snowball fight with some new mechanics made by Jake. So shout out to Jake. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, it'll be very cool. As always, you get some what are they called? Mall certificates and a cool item to take home with you. And if you participated in a little activity we had for the last few weeks, then you get your own cool little map art as well.
Yay.
So
And it's really cool,
yeah,
guys.
it is
I saw
very
mine.
cool.
Mhm.
And I'll talk more about that in a little bit later. So when it starts. So yeah, thank you guys.
Sounds good. Well, thanks, buddy. Um, then do you want to talk about the hightail stuff or have me talk about it? It says no.
Uh,
I can, or you can.
yeah,
Okay.
I can talk about it. So basically, Hightail releases in 3 days now. It releases on the 13th. But the devs slash Simon himself have basically said that like we are expecting a lot of kind of issues at the start. So I think we have kind of decided that we're going to take like a few days to kind of see how everything runs on our server to, like as a test, not like with players publicly having access to it, but just seeing like what kind of tools and stuff they have for Hightail before we just like rush into something that we have realistically no idea how it runs. And next weekend, we are planning to have kind of a Hightail meeting to go over, all of the stuff that we have maybe like tested and things, but also just to like gauge what you guys are looking for in kind of a longer term Hightail server. There will be a lot of like new things and discoveries and kind of exciting stuff, but obviously it's very early access and we want to make sure that the server is number one, just stable for our players. We don't want to have to go through like restarts and stuff just because there were, the server crashed and, it deleted the entire world and all that. And because it's a brand new game, we just don't have like the kind of backbone that Minecraft has. So basically, we just want to be sure that everything is running really smoothly and we can be for sure that everything will be stable.
Yeah. Keep in mind too, guys, it's not like necessarily like Minecraft where we have all the plugins, we're ready to go, Core Protect, Essentials, all that. We don't have any idea how this is going to run. and what's going to be there. And fortunately, we do have someone that we do, as you guys know, Skade, who is actually a Hightail dev. We do have someone who's a friend of ours that can help us walk through some of that. But like Nen said, we really want to make this great long term because they're already saying there's probably going to be some resets on some things. So, and as usual, we don't just decide these things. This is something that we as a group, meaning skaters, will decide. And that is why we are calling a special meeting just for it. That's also why Hightail's not on the form. I just want to make that very known because we did that intentionally. The form is more about current skate stuff, how we're doing, things we can improve on. But Hightail is a big wild card right now. We're very excited, though. If you guys haven't got it yet, you can go ahead and pre-order it. You can also claim your name. At this point in time, maybe you can't have that really cool name you've always wanted because it's a new thing, but you can probably still try to get your current name. But I would suggest the sooner you can get that reserved, the better. Also,
Yep.
Hightail is, I think the standard, which is what I bought, is only $20. And I say only. I know $20 is a lot of money, especially today with everything, food and gas and everything. It's a lot, but for game wise, going by other games, including the game of Minecraft, it's pretty inexpensive. I've seen games these days around $70, $80. Minecraft currently is $35. So, or $34.99, something like that. So definitely, this is, I think, pretty reasonable. And of course, Skade will have servers. We just have to get all that figured out. So
I
thank
also
you,
will
Nin.
say that there is at the start of Hightail, I don't want to guarantee it, but I'm pretty sure that the devs have said that there is a way for players to play together in the same like single player world, like multiplayer, but like not through a server. So like, in the first few days when we just want to like hop onto Hightail, but we don't want to have like a permanent server or something, if that is a system that is in play, and keep in mind, obviously, the first few days that Hightail will be around, their servers will basically be kind of DDoSed by getting so many downloads and so many people trying to play and everything. So I don't know how much we're realistically going to be able to play then. But I will say that, like, if we're able to play and the like single player multiplayer connectivity thing is a thing, we probably will be playing as like a what are we playing, where it's just like someone's single player creative world where we test out a bunch of random stuff, but isn't like a permanent server that we want to keep around and make sure is survival and fair and exciting and everything. So there's that when it first releases.
Yeah.
But yeah, the main server meeting for Hightail will be next weekend. We will specifically decide on the 17th or the 18th. There is a minor server update on the 17th that we would like to inform everybody about.
Servers. Yeah,
our
Minecraft.
servers, not just Minecraft, but also like Heimdall. So the Discord bot will be down for a little bit of time too. But it is basically just maintenance. We're not doing like, big Minecraft server update or anything. It's just kind of back end support, make sure everything is up to date with the strongest security and everything. So it will only probably be down for at most an hour. But typically it's a lot shorter of a time than that. But yeah. I believe that was everything.
That's on this, and that is on the 17th.
17th, yep.
Yep. And we'll give you guys notice. We'll put in, I don't think do we have a time on that, Nalaria? Do you know?
I don't think we have a time yet, but we'll announce the time when it's whenever we give people notice. So
it'll most likely be after this time. It wouldn't be before. We would do it at a lower play time, which is typically mine and Nalaria and Nen's afternoon. So we're looking probably around 6 p.m. EST. Somewhere. Just know it'll probably be something around that, but keep your eye on Skate Talk for that. We'll get that announced.
Is that going to be? When's that? What day is that going to be?
You good with that part? Then you want me to just lead into the writing contest? Okay. So as you guys saw, I had posted it in Skate Talk earlier this week. We have the writing contest. We did push it back 1 week, and that was to give you guys an opportunity to have a little more time to vote on the book of the year. We had just made it a little too tight. So the book of the year, Telly is going to be posting any minute, or not any minute. Well, yeah, basically from now until the next hour, Telly's going to be getting that posted in Skade Talk, where you guys can vote on it. I got to just vote on it, so it's definitely up and running. We just need, we did post it. Perfect. Thank you, Moodle. Thank you. So that will be, you guys are welcome to go ahead and vote for the book of the year. Keep in mind that has all of them for the whole year, and I believe even attach the PDFs to them. So if you want to take your time and read through them, you're welcome to do that. So make sure you guys get that posted and have that, get that voted on and have it voted by Friday. So you guys have basically little tiny, like 6 days. So 6 days to decide what you guys want. And then we will be announcing that next Saturday when we do the writing contest awards, and that will be at 3 p.m. EST, our normal time right now. So yeah, sorry about having to push it back a week, but with New Year's and Christmas and Telly's had the flu. You guys know I've been sick. I just had a procedure yesterday, so we're like kind of barely hanging on, but we're coming into this new year very excited with things. Each of the teams, we just had a great team meeting. The teams are all setting goals for the year. It's going to be a really great year on Skade, and Valkyrie wise, we're very excited about it. And that's another reason why we're doing this big general meeting, so that we can continue to improve. And you guys know we're not big on sticking with things that aren't working. We like to stick with things that are working. And that does mean constant change. One of the few places I know that does this, but it's nice. It keeps what's fresh and happening, and things that kind of die out, they just need to be put to rest before they die out with the server. You know what I mean? So, all right. What do we have left? I think just kudos and then Jake. Is that correct?
I think that's it.
Okay, so Evan, do you want to read the kudos? Evan,
I will start reading out the kudos.
Really quick. I did have a procedure yesterday. I'm here about 2%. I'm not feeling very well, and I'm in some pain. So yeah, I'm a little bit more quiet today. But thankfully, Evan, who loves to talk almost as much as I do, he's going to be filling in. So Evan's going to do quite a bit of talking for the rest of this. But I just want to let you guys know why.
I am indeed.
All right, Evan, let's do some kudos.
I will hit off the kudos. So, I've been told that the page is now working, so I should have all of them right in front of me. But if for some reason I've missed one, just tell me and I'll go to the channel where the other ones would be. So, anyway, I'll just start. So, first up, we have Gustav. The message for Gustav is, thank you for helping me with gathering all those villagers for the trading hall. Would have gone insane trying to do it alone. Very nice. One for Victory Man. Thank you for helping MC Rocks on Midgard during the What Are We Playing session. One for me. Hooray! For being rad and putting up with everyone's shenanigans. Thank you very much. For the event team, for the amazing Christmas events you held and all the other events you worked so hard on. Jargon. Thank you, Jargon, for making the gold farm working even better on Cobblemon. For JW, doing a lot of work for the community, not only keeping the farms running, but also helping everybody out. For Riley and Nin, for their work on the Christmas build and events through December. We have one for Jake here, updating Jaime, to submit kudos through the bot. Yeah, honestly, amazing. And this right here, the way I'm reading this, is living proof of how effective that was. So seriously, huge shout out to you, Jake. Another one for Super, for helping me out this month on Cobblemon. Another one for JW, for helping me with my farm team submission. Absolutely, and they've been very on it. One for Pizza, always willing to go the extra mile to rickroll me, make my day, and gives me a family away from family to come to. That's a very nice message. Another one for Jargon, plus Gustav and Owly for all their hard work with the mall team for the mall crawl. Props to all of you. Another one for Gustav, for making really fun interactive map arts for event team to have at the Christmas event. Amazing. And finally, we have one for Jake for incredible work on Heimdall and pack items that were really cool and unique. Yeah, huge shout out for that. That's all of them. If there's any that I've missed, please speak up now. I think, again, all of them should be there, but if there somehow was one that was missed, just say the word.
And guys, the new system going forward, so starting from today on, we will no longer be using the old forum. So if you used to have that somewhere tucked away, pinned somewhere that you could just click on it, we will no longer be using that. We will be using, you can go through the website itself, or you can do you can actually just do it redirects. Okay. Oh, okay. It does. It will anyway. Okay. So just do /kudos in Discord, any channel /kudos enter. Make sure you hit enter. I think sometimes I hit it twice, but wait a few seconds and then it will load. You literally just click on the name and you write the message. It is so simple. It really is so simple. So make sure you guys are doing that from here on out. We'll still do the reminders and things like that, but you can at any time in any channel that's on Skade, just do kudos or use the website. If you don't have the website up though, and you're just in Discord, that's why I always like to make sure it's because we're using Discord at the moment. It's so easy to do. If you're on the website or you have your website up all the time, like we do, some of us do, you can do it there too. So awesome. Thanks again, Jake, for that. Like I said, it was beautifully streamlined. All right. I think, Jake, you're up. So what you got, Jake? You want to go over some stuff? And then as soon as Jake's done talking, guys, we're transitioning right into the big meeting.
Okie dokie. Let me grab my very long list of notes and try and cut as much out as possible. So obviously, as we just mentioned, the kudoses have been moved over. So as we mentioned, the commands or the website. And if you're using the website and it asks you to log into Discord, just click on the login button and log into Discord. And it will let you log in. All that's doing is verifying
it's
that
safe,
you are
guys.
a Skader.
It's safe.
Oh, yeah,
I promise you. We wouldn't encourage you to do it if it wasn't.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it uses Discord's actual system. Hightail uses it, yep.
Yep,
so
you've probably seen it on Hightail as well.
All it does, for context, if you're wondering, is it just says, you're in this Discord. That's literally it. And then tells us your username so that we can use it for the kudos stuff. So there's a new system on Midgard for resource packs. So have you ever wanted to have a different resource pack on, for example, the Christmas event resource pack on? Now you can run /rp use, and then you'll see a list of resource packs that you can use. So you can click on Easter, graduation, New Year's Eve, and these will load on your server live if you have the resource packs enabled. And this system also means that we can live update the packs, and we can also force the packs. So if you guys are having issues with the packs, we can also force the packs.
Nin, you're seeing that as well, aren't you?
It's really, really amazing and very, very useful. Because the ability to switch between packs is something that we really could use, so that's pretty fucking awesome.
Oh, yes, of course. And our last thing is quite huge. So I'm guessing you guys are familiar with things like Spotify Rewind or Recap, or YouTube, I know, has one, and Apple Music has one as well. Discord even had their own. Well, this year, Skade is also going to be doing this. And we're going to be doing this with Heimdall. So what Heimdall has been doing since the beginning of the month is logging messages. Now, don't stress out. All it's doing is logging the channel you posted in and when you posted it in and how many messages you sent. It does not see the content at all. We don't save any of that. I've got a photo I can show you on kind of what it shows. This is for me, so don't worry, I'm not just leaking people's data. And if you would like to opt out of this, you're more than welcome to. Feel free to contact me. However, you will not have access to the system for the entire year. So
it's not keeping your messages. It's just logging how many times you post in it, basically, through a Discord ID. So this is very safe, guys.
It's the exact same thing that you can do on Discords. You can just search, but this is going to be kind of a server-wide thing. So the team channels, it's going to do this. And at the end of the year, we're going to have a really cool little Skade recap, probably hopefully a better name, that will show kind of like your most active team or the most active channel and the date that you're most active in. It's really cool things like that. So, and there are some channels that it gets ignored in. For example, the life and support channels, it's automatically ignored, so nothing will be tracked in there. Same with spam, so don't feel like you can just spam your way out of this.
Thank you.
There are those channels that are kind of blocked, obviously for privacy as well. Yeah, this is kind of a system that's going to be going on for the whole year, obviously. There's going to be a lot of work in maintaining it, and we thought we would mention it to you guys to get excited about it, because this is going to be really, really cool.
That's cool, Jake. Well, thank you.
And I believe
anything else?
If anybody has any questions, let me know. Please use the website. It's looking really good. I spent a very long time on it, and lots more coming for this week. Yeah.
And if you guys haven't been to our website lately, we did get an overhaul. So it's completely redone, brand new. Jake spent a ton of time, like you just said. Check it out. It's really cool. It's very cool. I can't even, that's all I have to say. It's just very, very, very cool. So thank you, Jake.
Great.
All right. Well, guys, I think at this point we're going to transition into the yearly meeting. So if you're going to do your outro, Dusty.
Thank you all for watching. This has been me, Dusty Circuit, here with the first Skade Town Hall meeting of the year 2026. If you liked what you saw, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see my next videos, just hit the bell for notifications. Peace out.
Peace out. Ring, 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 ring.
And yeah, Jake, that's good.
Ring, 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 ring.
See you guys.